The Guyana Teachers Union and the Ministry of Education met today with the aim of bringing an end to the ongoing strike. The meeting was called by the Chief Labour Officer after the PS wrote to the Labour Department indicating that talks broke down between the two sides. After several hours, the two sides emerged to end the first session of talks. Chief Education Officer Saddam Hussein said he was optimistic and the Chief Labour Officer did a good job. Dr. Mark Light told members of the media that his union was called to the meeting to address the issue of years. He said steps were taken to have a conciliation process begin and some considerations were drafted for consideration for the resumption of work. This after the two sides emerged with no concrete agreement.
Based on the list of items we had on the document for resumption, and the ministry returned with some new considerations, and the union put forward some new considerations. So as I speak now, we have left the room with an understanding that we will return tomorrow to relook at the document with a few options to see whether we can have an agreement on the way forward. So nothing has been signed off because there is still at least one area to be fleshed out for the resumption to take place.
What was the one area, if you don't mind?
Well, the one area has to do with the proposal, and the union is insisting that it must be clearly stated the period, right? And you know that the ministry has a position on which year they want to go forward. The union has a position. So there are a couple of other options that we have taken with regards to how the resumption should go. And there's one that is outstanding as to the consideration for the period. So we have not had an agreement on it. So as a union, we want to be responsible. We want to ensure that there is enough consultation so that whatever we decide to agree on with the ministry, that it won't be injurious to our members.
Dr. Light thinks that there was a 40% advancement, but the main issue is still outstanding.
You have to be prolonged. It has to be prolonged. So I think that we can say that maybe it's a 40% advancement because the main issue still remains outstanding. The union hasn't made an announcement about the strike being called off, and until all the conditions are met, we will continue to be on strike. Our teachers, I want to say to them to return tomorrow to the protest action. Tomorrow we wear yellow, so we look forward to see more teachers joining us.
The talks will continue tomorrow.